Everyone should have the opportunity to read the Bible in their own language. And so because of that, High Street joined with the Seed Company, and last summer we did a project called the GER Bible Project. And in that month, we raised about $130,000 to go toward helping translate the Bible. We were able to go and see this in action, actually see this live and see the process being performed by the translators, so that we know that this is a worthwhile ministry that we are partnering with. And over just the next 2 or 3 years, we're going to be able to see Bibles being produced in these 3 languages that have never had it.
Our project is called the GER Cluster because all 3 languages involved originated from a similar language. Comparative to how Spanish and Italian and French all originated from Latin, the Kulangu languages and the Lobri languages all originated from GER. And as they've come down and the people have spread out and moved, the languages have evolved, and there's different grammar and different syntax. And within our project, we are including 3 languages from the GER family: the Lobi language, the Kulangu language, and the Kulangu language that is found in Bunduku. A lot of the languages that we're working with right now, and particularly the languages that are left here in Côte d'Ivoire that have no Bible translation yet, are completely oral. They have no written alphabet, they have no written language, they have no written literature or common stories. So part of this translation project will be to establish a written orthography that will be taken to the university in Abidjan and assessed by the professors there, who, once they've approved it, we can put it on registry with the government so that this language will never be lost. Côte d'Ivoire was colonized by French speakers. So a lot of the population, if they've gone to elementary school or high school, they speak French. But the question I've been asked, usually by friends in America, is why don't we just teach people French or English? Because then they could just take the resources that are already available and hit the ground running with that, rather than taking years to go through the process that is required to create a translation in their heart language. But the problem is the language we have in our heart, the language we think in our head, is how we communicate with God. And having to go through a translator in order to communicate with God inhibits our relationship. It makes God seem so much more distant from us. I speak French. I've been studying for years, and there's still so much that I don't know. So when I read a French Bible, I can understand the words, but for me, my heart does not get engaged. And then when I read my Bible in English, it's comfort and it's peace. And we don't always realize, when we don't have to communicate in a language that isn't our primary language, how hard it is to express yourself in words that are not yours. What is so amazing about what we're able to participate with in this project is that we're taking down these barriers between God and these people. The Lobiri and the Kulangu of Bunya and the Kulangu of Bunduku are going to be able to get across this huge chasm, this huge distance that has been created between them and God. God's no longer a white God. God is no longer a Western God. He is ours. And that's indescribable how amazing that we get to participate in that.